Well, turning now to the Midwest, on Tuesday in Illinois, DuPage County lawmakers voted to remove the name of Republican and pro-life advocate Henry Hyde from the county courthouse. Hyde, who was an Illinois congressman for more than 30 years, is best known for writing the Hyde Amendment, which bans the use of federal funds for abortions except in the cases of rape or incest or to save the life of a woman. According to the Charlotte Lozier Institute, the Hyde Amendment has saved more than 2.5 million lives since it was enacted back in 1976. And joining us now is Anthony Hyde, the late Congressman Henry Hyde's son. Anthony, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate it. When you first heard that there was going to be a vote to remove your late father's name from the courthouse, what went through your mind and your reaction now to it passing by a vote of 10-5?
Well, I was sad. I found out late Friday afternoon. We had heard rumblings of it for the last couple of years that it may come up, and I had always been willing to come and talk to anybody there at the board who had any problems or any questions to get down to it. But I never was able to meet with anybody. I didn't actively seek a meeting, but I offered myself my services at any time. And then Friday, I got a call from one of my dad's former administrative legislative directors who told me about it. And we just started trying to prepare to go to the meeting. That it was on Tuesday, it was going to be Tuesday morning. I don't live too far from where the meeting was, so I was more than happy. I talked to my bosses at work, and they said, yeah, absolutely, go stand up for your dad. So that's what I did.
Yeah, I understand one Democratic lawmaker who supported removing your father's name from the building said that public buildings in DuPage County in part serve all people regardless of race, gender, faith, or economic status, and that the Hyde Amendment restricted health care rights of women who could not afford private insurance or pay for health care themselves, while a Republican who opposed the name be removed said this was partisanship and it was canceling in its purest form. Anthony, your thoughts on what shook out?
I do think it's cancel. I think it's part of the cancel culture. The only reason that the chair and the members of the board who voted in favor of stripping my father's name said the only reason they did so was because of his stance on abortion, and in particular the Hyde Amendment. They did not want to, and when I made my little talk to them, I tried to bring up that my father was far more than just a one-issue politician. My father did a lot of great things for DuPage County. He brought millions of federal funding to the area, to the county, to help with flooding abatement. I-355 is there because of a large help from my father. My father was also somebody who helped families. He supported tax breaks and worked for tax breaks for low-income families and those with for children. He was a strong proponent of adoption services as an alternative to abortion. He went against his party in helping pass the assault weapons ban, which he took an awful lot of heat from because that was not the NRA was not very happy with him, and neither were many members of his Republican Party at the time. He was a proponent for Head Start programs. He understood that you can't care for the unborn child only, that you certainly need to care for the unborn child, but after 9 months, you just can't walk away and say, well, you're on your own.
Yeah.
And so he was a proponent for Head Start programs, and he worked to do that, and he worked to help children with disabilities and all kinds of things. But they want to zero in. They do not like the Hyde Amendment, and they're very strong on the pro-choice. and so they wanted to take his name down.
Well, Anthony, very disappointing. We appreciate you coming on. Your father had quite the legacy, and we're grateful to him. And thank you so much for weighing in. We appreciate it. God bless you.
Thank you, Tracy. You too.